Sandke. That we have a surprise.
So happy to be been here the last 20 years, and we were born right here at this festival. I love this festival, and a big thank you to Joan and Dave Fanning for originally putting the band together. And this festival has just been wonderful. It's got the best volunteers. It's my favorite festival of all time. So folks, we're gonna get this thing back on its feet, and you guys be safe. It's good to see everybody. Take care. Thank you, Joe.
Us tonight. You can make donations easily on our website to get some money to these musicians that have had such a tough year. We really appreciate your support. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Hi everyone, I'm Greg Creamer.
And I'm Jude Creamer.
And we are board members for the Suncoast Jazz Festival, and it's both an honor and an absolute delight for us to be able to introduce some of the remarkable musicians that will be part of this extraordinary virtual festival in this unique year.
A theme you'll be seeing frequently throughout the festival is diversity, both in the musicians' backgrounds and musical styles. And our first performers this year embrace that diversity in full.
Boy, don't they. Lucha is a Tampa Bay-based trio that consists of three best friends from three very different parts of the world. John O'Leary from Mexico on piano, Alejandro Arenas from Colombia on bass, and Mark Feynman from the United States on drums. Their music ventures boldly into a wide variety of musical styles, all under the jazz umbrella, and their musical versatility makes for compelling virtuosic performances.
And joining them tonight will be the exceptional James Suggs on trumpet, a renowned force in the Tampa Bay area. He has played as a trumpet soloist with both the Glenn Miller and the Tommy Dorsey orchestras.
And one additional note, fitting with the holiday season fast upon us, remarkably during the pandemic they were able to record a holiday album with festival favorite Adrian Cunningham, recording remotely while Adrian was in Barcelona. This is all original, brand new holiday themed songs featuring some very, very special guests, and it's entitled New Holiday Classics, and it is now available on arborsrecords.com and all digital music services.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to kick off the 2020 Suncoast Jazz Virtual Festival, La Lucha with James Suggs.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining us at the Suncoast Jazz Festival. We are La Lucha, John O'Leary on the piano, Alejandro Arenas on the bass. My name is Mark Feynman, and we are so happy to be featuring Mr. James Suggs on trumpet with us. Thank you for tuning in. We have a concert for you featuring some of our original tunes from our new album, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, and we're going to feature some from James's record, both out on Arbors Records. You can find those at the website, and we'll let you know throughout the concert as well. We're going to start off with a tune from our new record. This one is for Mr. Houston Person, and it's called Blues for Houston Person. Thank you so much. That's a tune called Por la Tarde, written by our bassist Alejandro. That's on the new record, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. And we're going to bring back James Suggs. Please welcome back James. James was mentioning that one thing we really miss about the live festival is the shakers and the lights and, you know, the people and applauding. So if you have those at home, please, you know, we're going to pretend that you have them. We're going to play a tune from James's record. This one is called My Baby Kinda Sweet. Is that right?
That's right.
All right.
You started off.
My baby kinda sweet, James Suggs.
Yeah.
James. Really quick, we want to let you know that we are broadcasting and recording live here at the Palladium Theater. We're in the side door downstairs, so we want to give a shout out to the Palladium in downtown St. Petersburg, Paul Wilborn, and we want to thank all of our sponsors for the Suncoast Jazz Festival. We know you work hard all year round. A shout out to Joan Dragon as well. And again, if you're just joining us, we are La Lucha. That was James Suggs, and we've got a lot of music for you, so thanks for sticking around. Thank you so much. That's a medley of ballads. The first one, Detour Ahead, featuring James Suggs. And that was What a Difference a Day Makes. And now we're going to dive into some original compositions from our new album, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. In case you don't know, this is what it looks like. We'll get a close-up of that. Shout out to Gloria Munoz, who's doing camera work for us today. This record was produced by Mr. Ken Poplowski. You all know Ken. He's the best. He's the man. And it features Chuck Red on vibraphone, Melissa Aldana on saxophone. Ken's also on saxophone and clarinet. We have Mr. Houston Person. Mr. Houston Person on saxophone, also on James's record. And we also have Diego Figueredo on guitar. If we were playing live, we would have loved to have them with us here at the festival, but we're so happy that we could be here with James. And so we're going to play 2 songs from this record. The first one's called Otra Vez. It's a composition of mine. And then we're going to play a tune of Alejandro's called Lilies. So the dance floor is now open. Thank you so much. Thank you. Once again, that's a tune by our bassist Alejandro called Lilies. Before that, also featuring James Suggs, was Otra Vez, both on the new record, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. And we're going to play another one, dive right into it. This one is called Samba Pra Diego. And this one on the record, if you check it out, features Diego Figueredo. Thank you so much. That is It Shouldn't Happen to a Dream or In a Dream?
To a Dream.
To a Dream. It Shouldn't Happen to a Dream. That one is featured on your record. You're going to hear from me on Arbors. And we want to remind everybody that La Lucha, we have a new record out called Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Yeah. We'll show you a copy of that one. And we want to give a shout out also to Rachel Dahmer at Arbors Records. Thank you so much. She is a wonderful sponsor of the Suncoast Jazz Festival and of music and musicians everywhere. And a little cool surprise, if you don't know already, we have a brand new album out. This one is called New Holiday Classics. It features Adrian Cunningham. Come on, you know Adrian. You know you want it. This one is Adrian and La Lucha, featuring some guests, including Claire D. We have Jameson and Camila Mesa. There's an arrangement with strings by Dick Hyman on it. And this is out everywhere now. So you can buy this on the Arbors record or anywhere you type this in. So it's a great holiday gift. And so we're gonna leave you with one more tune. We want to say thank you again to the Palladium for having us here, and thank you at home for supporting music and continuing to support. All of us, we were out of work for a very long time. So anything you can do to support artists, support music, that is wonderful. So one more time for John O'Leary on the piano. Yeah. Alejandro Arenas on the bass. James Suggs on the trumpet. My name is Mark Feynman. We're La Lucha. This is James Suggs. And we're going to leave you with Autumn Leaves.
or treat. You already know and love this group. It's the Najar Trio, including Nate, Joe Porter, and Juan Bolduc. Now here's a bonus. At this event, the very special guests include Daniela, Soledade, Randy Sandke, and Jeff Rupert. Oh boy. The next move is up to you. You can either sit back, relax, and enjoy the music, or you can get up and dance. The choice is yours. It's a win-win situation either way. So, hasta luego, amigos. Woo-wee.
Wow. Thank you so very much, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to this wonderful festival. We're so delighted that even during this this global pandemic, we're still able to have our 30th anniversary of the Suncoast Jazz Festival. It's one of the best weekends we have all year. We really have a great time. So we are coming to you from St. Petersburg, Florida. We're live in St. Petersburg, Florida, at a wonderful, wonderful venue called the Studio at 620. And right now, I don't know how well you can see, but there's a fantastic exhibition of the wonderful jazz photographs of Herb Snitzer hanging on the walls all around us, including right behind us. And it's totally hip. We're really excited to be playing for you in this particular space. And then, of course, we have this wonderful band. I'm going to start with Jean Bolduc on the drums. Please give him a great round of applause. Because we're virtual and there's nobody in the room applauding, I'm going to do this. Joe Porter on the bass. And we have a couple of special guests, my Nate Najar's friends, the wonderful Jeff Rupert on tenor saxophone, and the wonderful Randy Sandke on trumpet. We're going to continue with a really, really, really great older tune that we love to play called When Lights Are Low. Jeff Rupert on the tenor saxophone. At this time, we're going to feature the great Randy Sandke on this wonderful tune that I'm quite sure you all know, Yesterdays. Randy Sandke. And now we have a real special treat for you. We have the very beautiful, the very talented, the very Brazilian Daniela Soledade. And Daniela is going to sing for you a tune that she recorded last year. It's a very, very famous tune. You'll probably know it from the great Marcus Valley and it's called So Nice Summer Samba.
Someone to hold me tight, that would be very nice. Someone to love me right, that would be very nice. Someone to understand each little dream in me. Someone to take my hand and be a team with me. So nice, life would be so nice if one day I'd find someone who would take my hand and samba through life with me. Someone to cling to me, stay with me right or wrong. Someone to sing to me some little samba song. Someone to take my heart and give his heart to me. Someone who's ready to give love a start with me. Oh yes, that would be so nice. Could it be you and me? I could see that would be nice. Só que amor, nunca vi coisa assim. E passou, nem parou, mas olhou só pra mim. Se voltar, vou atrás, vou pedir, vou falar. Vou dizer que o amor foi feitinho pra dar. Olha, é como o verão, quente o coração. Passa de repente para ver a menina que vem. Someone to cling to me, stay with me right or wrong. Someone to sing to me some little samba song. Someone to take my heart and give his heart to me. Someone who's ready to give love a start with me. Oh yes, that would be so nice. Could it be you and me? I could see that would be nice. Should it be you and me? I could see that would be nice. Someday he'll come along, the man I love, and he'll be big and strong, the man I love. And when he comes my way, I'll do my best to make him stay. He'll look at me and smile, I'll understand. And in a little while, he'll take my hand. And though it seems absurd, I know we both won't say a word. Maybe I shall meet him Sunday, maybe Monday, maybe not. Still, I'm sure I'll meet him one day. Maybe Tuesday will be my good news day. He'll build a little home that's meant for two, from which I'll never roam. Oh, what would you? And so all else above, I'm dreaming of the man I love. Shall meet him one day, maybe Monday, maybe not. Still, I'm sure I'll meet him one day, maybe Tuesday will be my good news day. He'll build a little home that's meant for two, from which I'll never roam. Oh, what would you? And so all else above, I'm dreaming of the man I love.
Daniela Soledade.
Thank you. I like your idea.
She'll be back a little later on in the program. Thank you, Daniela. This next tune that we're going to do for you is particularly special. Those of you who have seen me play before with the Najar trio, as it were, you might have often seen the great John Lamb playing bass. And we just are crazy about John Lamb. But with the COVID pandemic, John hasn't been leaving the house. And, that's the story for a lot of people, which is why we're so happy that we can come into your home to play for you. But we miss John a lot. And John, I want to tell you, this song is for you, And John, we all love you madly. Joe Porter on the bass. God, I love that tune. That was one of Charlie Bird's favorite tunes to play, and Charlie Bird is my guy, so I picked it up, and that's like front porch or living room playing for me, and that's my kind of tune. But anyway, would you please welcome back to the stage the very beautiful, the very talented, and the very Brazilian Daniela Soledade. We're going to do a tune that I'm quite sure most of you know. This is a very, very, very famous Antonio Carlos Jobim tune in all over the world. This is called Samba de Uma Nota Só.
This is just a little samba built upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow, but the root is still that note. Now this new one is the consequence of the one we've just been through, as I'm bound to be the unavoidable consequence of you. There's so many people who can talk and talk and talk and just say nothing, or really nothing. I've dipped upon the scale, I know, and at the end I've come to nothing, or really nothing. So I come back to my first note, as I must come back to you. I will pour into that one note all the love I feel for you. Anyone who wants the whole show, re mi fa sol la si do, he will find himself with no show. Better play that note, you know. Eis aqui esse sambinha feito numa nota só. Outras notas vão entrar, mas a base é uma só. Essa outra é consequência do que acabo de dizer. Como eu sou a consequência inevitável de você. Tanta gente existe por aí que fala e não diz nada, ou quase nada. Já me utilizei de toda escala, no final não sobrou nada, não deu em nada. E voltei pra minha nota, como eu volto pra você. Vou contar com a minha nota, como eu gosto de você. E quem quer todas as notas, ré, mi, fá, sol, lá, si, dó, fica sempre sem nenhuma, fica em uma nota só.
That's really a lot of fun, isn't it? Daniela, Soledade. If you would, please welcome back the great Jean Bolduc on drums, Joe Porter on bass, Randy Sandke on trumpet, and Jeff Rupert on tenor saxophone. We have one more song for you on this program, and we really, really appreciate you guys checking us out and hanging out with us today on this wonderful virtual Suncoast Jazz Festival. It's our 30th anniversary. It's my 5th, I believe, with the festival, but it's the 30th anniversary of the festival, so we are just so delighted that we're still able to come to you this way. And we're going to close with a really, really cool and fun samba tune by the great Antonio Carlos Jobim, and it's called Só Danço Samba, which means I only dance samba.
Só danço samba, vai, 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 vai. Só danço samba, vai. Só danço samba, vai, 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 vai. Só danço samba, vai. Já dancei o twist até demais, mas não sei, me cansei do calypso ou tchá-tchá-tchá. Só danço samba, vai, 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 vai. Só danço samba, vai. Pa, 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 pa,
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Once again, Jean Bolduc on drums, Joe Porter on the bass, Jeff Rupert on tenor saxophone, Randy Sandke on trumpet, Daniela Soledade on vocals. My name's Nate Najar. We are so delighted to have been able to do the 30th anniversary of the Suncoast Jazz Festival for you in your home. And don't forget, if you're watching on our website, suncoastjazzfestival.com, there's a big Donate Now button at the top of the page. And we would love it if you would contribute to the festival, because all of these musicians have been paid. And during this pandemic, most musicians are out of work, so we're very, very fortunate that we can do this festival for you. If you weren't watching, we wouldn't be here, and we're really happy to be here. Thank you so much for joining us. Ready?
Só dança o samba, só dança o samba, vai. Só dança o samba, só dança o samba, vai. Só dança o samba, só dança o samba, vai. Só dança o samba, só dança o samba, vai. Pa, 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 pará. Pa, 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 pará. Pará, pará, pará. Só dança o samba, só dança o samba, vai. Só dança o samba, só dança o samba, vai. Só dança o samba, só dança o samba, vai. Só dança o samba, só dança o samba, vai. Só dança o samba, só dança o samba, vai. Só dança o samba, só dança o samba.
Thank you so much. See you next time.
And our next band tonight is one of the most sought-after groups in the international scene, performing globally at major events and festivals, and has become a fan favorite of the Suncoast Jazz Festival. The award-winning band performs a repertoire full of great energy and humor, and have been referred to as a marvelous combination of hot jazz, growling horns, and groovin' rhythms.
We're talking, of course, about Professor Cunningham and his old school, fronted by ultra-versatile reedman extraordinaire Adrian Cunningham, and consisting of some of the most energetic and accomplished musicians on the New York scene. They have performed at some of the world's finest jazz and swing events, and if you're wise enough to follow them on social media, you'll know from last year's festival that they've even taken a crack at redefining elevator music.
And one more reminder. Even though he was in Barcelona at the time, Adrian was able to record remotely with La Lucha to create a holiday album filled with original holiday-themed songs and special guests. It's entitled New Holiday Classics and is now available on arborsrecords.com and music services wherever you find them. It's a wonderful Christmas gift.
Aww, you love me. You really love me. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the Suncoast Jazz Festival, this year to its virtual stage, one of the festival's favorites, as Professor Cunningham does Barcelona.
I won't lie, 2020 has been a tough year for me and for so many musicians in America and around the world. When the global pandemic hit and all the gigs dried up, New York was no longer the city to give me the fulfillment I needed. Ever the traveller, I decided to head to Europe for a new adventure. And I found myself in Barcelona, Spain, a city full of life and rich culture. Having given up music, I looked into Spanish culture for other career opportunities. After a disappointing year for performing music, I found some surprising successes in some other areas. Shortly after arriving in Spain, I quickly rose to the top as one of the country's most celebrated matadors. And when bullfighting no longer challenged me, I worked on my dancing and became a smash hit in the world of flamenco. But despite all my success, I realized that it was music that would only fulfill me. Music was my purpose. So I became despondent and lost, spending many long days and nights wandering the streets of Barcelona. But that all changed when one night, a beautiful vision appeared to me while I lay sleeping.
Adrian, it is I, the angel of Clearwater, and I've got a task for you. I'm asking you to put together a great band for Suncoast Jazz Festival. We're counting on you.
My vision had spoken. I once again had a purpose. I'd need to track down the best musicians in Spain and make a video. But where would I find these musicians? No one was doing any gigs. But the angel of Clearwater had spoken, and the people of Suncoast were counting on me. Barcelona is an amazing city with one of the best climates and lifestyles anywhere in the world. It's the capital of Catalonia and has its own language, Catalan, in addition to the national language of Spanish. There are some cultural differences to America. For example, instead of the tooth fairy, they have a toothed mouse. He's called Raton Perez. And this is actually where they invented Chupa Chups, but here they call them Chupa Chups.
A very unique thing about Spanish culture is their timetable. It's a lot different to our timetable in America. It's kind of like a musician designed the lifestyle here. Morning starts around 10:30 when everything opens up. Lunchtime around 12 or 1-ish. Afternoon goes from like 3 till 7 p.m. And the best thing about the Spanish timetable is the siesta. You can take a nap because everything shuts down from 2 till 4 p.m. every day. Speaking of which, siesta time.
But enough of that tomfoolery. I had work to do. I needed to track down Barcelona's finest musicians and make a video. But in a city of 5 million people, this would be a tough job. I couldn't wander the streets forever. Then I had an idea. What better way to comb the city than with a bird's eye view? And what better way for a bird's eye view than with a cable car? With the cable car riding up Mount Montjuic, I can get a great view of the city and hopefully find my cats. Cause I'm going to Barcelona, I'm gonna find myself a band. I'm gonna go to Barcelona,
I'm gonna find myself a band. I'm gonna search high, I'm gonna search low, find the best cats that I can. I'm gonna find a band, we're gonna make a video. I'm gonna find myself a band, we're gonna make a video. I know it's gonna work out, the Florida Angel told me so. I'm gonna play some clarinet.
One of Barcelona's most striking features is its architecture, and its most famous architect was Gaudi. Gaudi's work was highly individual and inspired by nature. His works are scattered throughout the city and are a joy to stumble across when you're going for a little stroll. His masterpiece, the Sagrada Familia, is the most visited monument in Spain. Unfortunately, Gaudi never got to see it finished. He died when it was only 25% complete.
And the greatest thing about the Sagrada Familia is that they're still building it. It started in the 1800s and they're still working on it. You can see the cranes up there in the background. And you know what? This is one of Barcelona's greatest guitarists. Come over and say hi. This is Pablo Lopez. Pablo! Hello! Pablo Lopez, man, you're one of Barcelona's finest guitarists. What are you doing busking on the street?
Well, you know, coronavirus, we have no gigs. There is no place where we can play, so here I am trying to make some money and earn some of my living.
It's been a tough year and I know there's not many gigs, but I've got a gig for you. You want to make a video with me?
Yeah, absolutely. When is it?
We're doing it right now. Say hi to Suncoast.
Hello! Oh man, that was great. So let's go.
Let's go. Wait, it's siesta time. Let's go. All right. Wait. Downtown, we have the Christopher Columbus statue. It's at this point in Europe he is said to have returned after his voyage discovering America. He should be pointing west to the New World, but he's actually pointing southeast. Wrong direction, classic Columbus.
So I found my guitarist, but I still needed to find the rest of the band. Barcelona was bigger than I thought, and I still had a long way to go to find the other cats. But first things first, it was dinner time and my stomach was calling. I placed an order to be delivered, and I placed an order that you can understand in any language. Pizza.
Your pizza's ready.
Marty Elias, what are you
Yes?
doing here delivering pizzas? You're the best drummer in Barcelona.
Well, you see, coronavirus is everywhere. I need to find a job.
Man, that is such a waste of talent. But I think this is destiny because I've been called upon to put a video together for the Florida Jazz Festival, Suncoast. Do you want to join us?
Sure, I'm always prepared.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Spanish cuisine is famous the world over, and they really love their food in Barcelona. And if you're into ham, you're in bloody luck. These specially jamon can spend up to a year and a half curing with a special process, and the result is a delicious, rich flavor. And if there's one thing the Spanish are passionate about, it's their ham. Check this out. This is the Sexy Ham Calendar, where you can perv on your favorite ham of the month. Whoa, check out the hottie for March. And when you're at your local gas station, next time you fill up, why not pick up a ham for the missus? But if you're not just into ham, don't worry. Barcelona is full of
classes. Like here I am in Clase de Arena, enjoying a nice drink with friends and having some classic Barcelona dishes para compartir, or to share. And the best thing about all this is, if you're a celebrity, they give it to you for free. Right here I have some Spanish tortilla. You can't beat the tortilla, fantastic. Sure. Thank you very much. And here, of course, jamon. Enjoy. Oh, and you can wash it all down with a little bit of cerveza. What a beautiful meal, what great food, what great Spanish culture, what a beautiful plaza. Hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. And while you're here, you've got to make sure that you try... Sorry, I'm Adrian Cunningham. Who? You know Adrian Cunningham? Professor Cunningham?
Well, that's going to be for 4 years.
I'm a famous jazz musician.
All the famous jazz musicians are dead. You owe me 44 years.
I'm a big deal!
I took a quick detour from my quest to drop in on one of Barcelona's most revered musicians, Ignasi Terrassa. He's a legend in the Barcelona jazz scene, and I was lucky enough to catch him at home in the beautiful old neighborhood of Eixample. Having lost his sight as a young boy, he took to the piano like a duck to water. He graduated with a classical degree at the Barcelona Conservatorium whilst teaching himself jazz, and he's been touring the world with some of jazz's legends for decades. In fact, he's no stranger to Florida. In 2009, he won the 25th edition of the Great American Jazz Piano Competition held in Jacksonville. I thought I'd bring along my saxophone and make the most of our meeting.
So Ignasi, you're like a legend of the Barcelona jazz scene. How is it that you discovered jazz being so far from America and American music?
Well, in the beginning, when I started playing piano, I started with classical, but at the same time I tried always to escape the music, the writing music, playing by myself and doing changes on the music, and then starting improvising with the music I was learning. And then somebody told me about, there was a famous piano player, jazz piano player from Barcelona named Tete Montoliu, and he was playing jazz, and through him I started to be interested in this music, and then started listening records, and I then started playing with records at home, and later playing with people at bars, etc.
So now I had drums and guitar, but we needed a horn guy, and I knew just the guy, Danny Alonso. In his day, he was the best in the biz, but these are tough times, and I'd heard he'd given up on music. But I know if anyone could convince him to play again, it would be us. And after weeks of searching, we found him.
Hey, Danny! Danny, wake up! Danny!
Leave me alone.
We're putting a band together, and we need your trombone.
Get out of here.
Danny, we're not going to leave you alone until you agree to join the band.
I'm down. Forget me.
You used to have a great career. Don't let it go.
Leave me alone.
Danny, what happened to you? You used to be the best horn player in town. What happened?
I'm down and out.
You're not down and out. You're just having a tough time. You got to get it together.
I'm going to sing a song. I'm down and out.
We can help you with that.
Once I lived the life of a millionaire, spending my money like a fool, and I don't care. Taking all my friends out for a mighty good time. We was drinking good gin, champagne and wine. Oh, but when my money comes low, I got no more friends, and no place to go. I'm telling you, without a doubt, nobody wants you when you're down and out. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. In his pockets, not one penny. All those old friends, now you ain't got any. Oh, just as soon I can stand on my feet again. Oh, no, I don't want no more close friend, no more. I'm telling you without a doubt, nobody wants you when you're down and out. When you're down and out.
Danny, that's a great song, but we need you in the band. We need our horn guy.
Then I'm done. I'm done.
Danny, you don't understand. The people of Florida, they need you.
Don't care. I don't care.
Okay, look, I'll be honest with you. Something amazing happened. The angel of Clearwater spoke to me. The angel of Clearwater.
The what?
The angel of Clearwater. She spoke to me in a dream.
Man, forget me.
You don't understand. It's the angel of Clearwater, Danny.
Man, I don't believe in that stuff.
Danny, you have to open your heart. If you open your heart, the angel of Clearwater, she'll speak to you.
trouble in this blowing simple strain. And we'll all go marching over, marching to a pearly gate.
Guys, that was great. But it's siesta time. Let's go. One of Barcelona's unique features is the Mediterranean. There are some amazing beaches completely accessible within Barcelona city. Here I am in Barcelona. It's a beautiful beach. Spanish culture is a little different from American in the fact that you can go topless on the beach, and in fact there are actually some nude beaches as well. I mean, each to their own, but frankly I find such behavior a little bit offensive. I think, well, from my personal beliefs, my body is my temple, and I think out of respect for others we should cover up. Okay, do you get all that? All right, cool. I'll see you in a minute.
Well, I nearly had the whole band. I just needed the most important member to hold it all together, the bass. And I knew the hottest bass player in town. I got a hot tip she'd given up music and started her own restaurant. So it was up to me to help convince her to join us.
Carol, how you doing?
I'm fine.
This bar is amazing, but why aren't you playing the bass anymore? I've heard you've given up. You're the best bass player in Barcelona.
Is there any work? No gigs? The bills have to be paid. Then, you know.
I understand, but I have a gig for you. We're going to do a video for Florida for the Suncoast Jazz Festival. I've got all the band.
I'm not playing, and it's been a long, long time. I don't think it's a good idea.
Carol, that is such a waste of talent. Can you please? The people of Florida, they're counting on us. I've got all the band, but I need my bass player. We need you.
I can try.
Excellent. about 3:30. My mama said, son, come here to me. Swing may come, swing may go, but here's one thing you ought to know. It ain't what you do, it's the way how you do it. It ain't what you do, it's the way how you do it. It ain't what you do, it's the way how you do it. That's what gets it. It ain't what you do, it's the way how you do it. It ain't what you do, it's the way how you do it. It ain't what you do, it's the way how you do it. That's what gets resolved. You can try hard, don't mean nothing, don't mean nothing. Get easy, breezy. Then I will say, oh, it ain't what you do, it's the way how you do it. It ain't what you do, it's the way how you do it. It ain't what you do, it's the way how you do it. That's what gets resolved.
And as I sit here in one of Barcelona's beautiful plazas, enjoying a glass of crianza and pondering the last few months, I can't help but look back and be pleased with all we achieved. Against all odds, we found some of Spain's best musicians, pulled them out of semi-retirement, got together and made a damn good video. Mission accomplished. At the end of a long day, I feel I can finally relax and enjoy this moment. But many questions remain. Will the people of Suncoast enjoy our video? Will they be as enchanted with Barcelona as I am? Will I ever be able to kick my ham addiction? Will the Suncoast audience go to arbasrecords.com and buy our latest CD at a bargain price of only $10? Will the sunburn on my ass go away anytime soon? And most importantly, will the Angel of Clearwater approve of our video? Sitting here on the other side of the world, I guess I'll never know for sure.
A pretty girl, a Cadillac, and some money. We'll make a rainy day, or any day, seem so sunny. If that ain't living, you never will. Do what you want, don't worry about the bill. With a pretty girl, a Cadillac, and some money.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the tall, the talented Bob Leary. Here's Bobby.
Thank you. Thank you. No, really. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'd like to thank you all for the invitation to come do this virtually. And this is a new one for me. I'm just going to play you some of my favorite. Oh, no, really, stop. Thank you. Thank you. No, thanks, really. I'm just going to play you some of my favorite songs, and it's probably going to be nothing you haven't heard 100 times before, but you're going to hear it again. For example. The other morning, about the break of day, a couple emerged from a dim cafe. A big black car was waiting there to escort them far away. And I was very much astonished when I heard the young man say, "Oh, won't you roll the patrol a little closer to the curb? My grandmother can't step that high. Grandmother's usually so quiet. I'm so sorry she started that riot. How she got out of hand, I just can't understand. 'Cause all she had was 16 shots of rye. Yes, won't you roll the patrol a little closer to the curb? Poor grandmother can't step that high." Yes, won't you roll the patrol a little closer to the curb? Poor grandmother can't step that high. Now won't you back it up just a little, please, brother? Last week she slipped and fell down in the gutter. And won't you drive down by the mill? You see, Grandpa works there still, and it'd be nice if she could wave as we rode by. Yes, won't you roll the patrol a little closer to the curb? Poor grandmother can't step that high. Thank you. No, really, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Walking on air, 'cause I left all my blue days behind. I've learned how to care, 'cause it's love, simply love on my mind. I'm the world's most happy creature. Tell me what can worry me, 'cause I'm crazy about my baby, and my baby's crazy about me. Mr. Cupid was our teacher, and that's the reason we agreed that I'm crazy about my baby, and my baby's crazy about me. Parson, get your book out, hold it in your hand, keep a steady lookout, and you'll understand that it's an A1 combination with perfect heat and sheet. I'm crazy about my baby, and my baby's crazy about me. Yeah, Posh, get that book out, steady in your hand. Keep a steady lookout, and you'll understand that it's an A1 combination with perfect heat and sheet. I'm crazy about my baby, and my baby's crazy about me. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, gosh, birds with feathers of blue are waiting for you back in your own backyard. You find your castles in Spain through your window pane, back in your own backyard. Now you can go to the east, go to the west, someday you'll come weary at heart, back where you started from. You find your feathers of blue is waiting for you back in your own backyard. You find your castles in Spain through your window pane back in your own backyard. Now you can go to the east, go to the west. Someday you'll come weary at heart back where you started from. You find happiness lies right under your eyes, back in your own backyard, back in your own backyard. Thank you. No, really, that's fine. Thank you very much. Thank you. Didn't care more than words should. If I didn't care, would I feel this way? If this isn't love, then maybe I'm wrong. Why do I lie awake at night and dream all day long? If I didn't care, would it be the same? Would my every prayer begin and end with just your name? And would I be sure that this is love beyond compare? this be true if I didn't care? You know. Now, honey child, if I didn't care, well, more than words could say. Now, let me ask you this, baby. If, now mind you, I'm saying if I didn't care, well, would I feel this here way? Now, let me ask you this again, baby. If, and mind you, I'm saying if this ain't love, then why do I thrill? And why does my head spin round and round and round, while my heart just stands still? If I didn't care, would it be thus? Would my every career begin and end with just your name? And would I be sure that this is love beyond compare? Would all this be true if I didn't care? You know. Yes, I played that dog game o'er and o'er. I just quarreled with Sue. That's why I'm blue. She's gone away and left me just like all dolls do. I tell you folks, it's tough to be alone. And it's tough to love a doll that's not your own. I'm through with all of them. I'll never fall again. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy a paper doll that I can call my own. A doll that other fellows will not steal. And then those flirty, flirty guys with those flirty, flirty eyes will have to flirt with dollies that are real. When I come home at night, she will be waiting. She'll be the truest doll in all the world. I'd rather have a paper doll that I can call my own than have a fickle-minded real live girl. precious doll in all the world. I'd rather have a paper doll that I can call my own than have a fickle-minded real life girl. Gee, but it's tough to be broke, kid. It's not a joke, kid. It's a curse. My luck is changing. It's gotten from simply rotten to something worse. I know someday I will win through. I'll begin to reach my prime. Till then I know what our end is. All I can spend is just my time. I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, you're sure to find happiness, and I guess all the things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd love to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets Woolworths doesn't sell. baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, you're sure to find happiness, and I guess honey, I'd love to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets were worth doesn't sell, baby, till that lucky day. You know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything. 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 I ain't got nothing. Can't give you nothing. I wish I had something, but I ain't got nothing. I can't give you anything but love. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, God bless you all. Oh, thank you. No, really, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be back after an excruciatingly long intermission. Be right back. In the meanwhile, keeping out of mischief now. Really am in love anyhow. I'm through playing with fire. It's you whom I desire, as anyone can plainly see. You're the only one for me. I have told them in advance they can't break up our romance. Living up to every vow, keeping out of mischief now. keeping out of mischief now. Really am in love and I'm through playing with fire. It's you whom I desire, as anyone can plainly see. You're the only one for me. I've told them in advance they can't break up our romance. I'm living up to every vow I'm keeping out of mischief now. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. Really, that's really nice of you. Oh gosh, thanks. Oh, God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Now, we have another romantic song here for you. This is not one of your classic love songs, let's put it that way. It's quite an obscure old thing, as a matter of fact, and it's obscure for a very good reason. It's obscure because it's one of the worst songs ever written. As you know, I have a small collection of these things, world's worst songs. They're songs that they're not dirty or anything, they just never made the hit parade, usually for perfectly obvious reasons. But this one is a love song. It's a song about true love, triumphing over adversity and conquering all. Hey, I've got a gal who's mighty sweet. She's got big blue eyes and tiny feet. Her name is Rosabelle McGee, and she tips the scales at 403 OG. But ain't it grand to have a gal so big and fat that when you go to hug her, you don't know where you're at. You gotta take a piece of chalk in your hand, then you hug a ways and chalk a mark and see where you began. One day, I was a hugging and a chalking and a hugging away, when I met another fella with some chalk in his hand, coming around the other way, around the mountain, coming around the other way. Called me weak. My bones don't ache and my joints don't creak. But I go absolutely limp every time I kiss my baby blimp. Oh gee, but ain't it grand to have a gal so big and fat that when you go to hug her, you don't know where you're at. You gotta take a piece of chalk in your hand, then you hug a ways and chalk a mark to see where you began. One day, I got a yen for someone leaner, but she was meaner than a mink in a pen. So I left her, now I'm happy as a fella could be, hugging and chalking once again round my Rosie. I'm hugging and chalking once again, I bring a road map. I'm hugging and chalking once again, I pack a sandwich. I'm hugging and I'm chalking again. Don't save your kisses, just pass them around. You'll find my reason to be logically sound. Who's gonna know that you spread them around 100 years from today? Why crave a penthouse fit for a queen. You're close to heaven on Mother Earth's screen. If you had millions, what would they all mean in 100 years from today? Yeah, laugh and sing, make love the king, be happy while you may. There's always one beneath the sun who's gonna make you feel that way. The moon is shining and that's a good sign. Cling to me closer and say you'll be mine. Remember, darling, we won't see it shine 100 years from today. Sing, make love the king, be happy while you may. There's only one beneath the sun who's gonna make you feel that way. The moon is shining and that's a good sign. Cling to me closer and say you'll be mine. Remember, darling, we won't see it shine 100 years from today. Just 100 years from today. Thank you. Oh, God, thank you very much. No, really, thank you. Thank you so much. God, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. This next song needs a bit of an explanation. This is a song that I wrote. I've written in my life one song. This is it. And it's not even a song. It's kind of a little ditty for the guitar, a little piece for the guitar. And I named it after something that just tickled my muse. I was reading years and years ago now. I was reading in Time magazine, I believe, about a glut they had in California, a wine glut. They had too much red wine. So they were, some enterprising distillery, winery, I guess, decided they were going to buy up all the red wine. And they were going to make their own label out of it. And the label was Charles Shaw Wine. And they sold it at Trader Joe's for $2 a bottle, $2 a bottle. And it was good, it was fine. I had some, and it tickled my muse, especially because of the nickname of this wine, Charles Shaw Wine. Everybody started calling it $2 Chuck. And so I just sat down and this came out. Like I say, it's the only thing I ever wrote in my life. It's just a little guitar piece. And while you're in it, you might hear the name of the wine, $2 Chuck. And you might hear the native girls dancing barefoot in the wine vats. And you may also hear the gurgling of the wine into the glass. If you don't hear all those things, tain't no fault of mine. Okay, here's $2 Chuck. This song can't be anything more than like 15 years old, because I think it's at least $4 Chuck now. It might be $5 Chuck. Here it is. There it is, $2 Chuck. No one's ever heard, no, I may be the only one left alive who remembers this, but it's a really nice tune. And it's called Too Many Irons in the Fire. Too many irons in the fire. You've got too many lips you desire. It's off with the old and it's on with the new. You never know what it means to be true. Too many parties and there you'll find sadness and tears in the end. You'll never share a honeymoon. You'll never hear a baby crew with too many irons in the fire. There's nothing wrong with your smile, dear. There's nothing wrong with your style, dear. You've got such beautiful eyes, eyes that I like. You've got such charms in your tresses, two arms just made for caresses. You've got a fault that'll tear us apart. This fault is breaking my heart. Too many irons in the fire. You got too many lips you desire. It's off with the old and it's on with the new. You never know what it means to be true. Too many parties and then you'll find sadness and tears in the end. You'll never share a honeymoon. You'll never hear a baby croon or two. Many irons in the fire. Tonight we'll have a party. We'll eat some food that's rare. And at the head of the table, I'll place Brother Henry's chair. We'll invite all the local big shots. We'll laugh and talk and eat. And we'll save the bones for Henry Jones, 'cause Henry don't eat no meat. Today we'll go to market, we'll buy a lot of fish that will thrill Brother Henry, 'cause fish is his special dish. We'll get a large can of molasses, so we'll have something sweet. And then we'll save the bones for Henry Jones, 'cause Henry don't eat no meat. Now Henry don't like gravy, 'cause he don't dunk nor dip. He don't use a napkin, because the things he eats don't drip. One day we had a banquet. This really was a big. We started out with short ribs and we finished up with steak. And when the feast was over, Brother Henry just kept his seat. And we served the bones to Henry Jones, 'cause Henry don't eat no meat. Gravy, 'cause he don't dunk nor dip. And he don't use a napkin, because the things he eats don't drip. Now this banquet was most proper, right down to demi-tasse. We had soup, we had lox and bagels, we had pheasant under glass. We all thought the scarf was mellow. We ate till our chops were beat, and then we served the bones to Henry Jones, 'cause Henry don't eat no. You ain't such a hot host if you dish him up a pot roast. Henry don't eat no, but he's a happy fella when he's chewing a patella. Henry don't eat no. Of course it's never risky just to serve him lots of whiskey. The point is Henry don't eat no meat. Take the sentimental journey, gonna set my heart at ease. I'm gonna make the sentimental journey to renew old memories. I got my bag, I got my reservation, spend each dime I could afford, like a child in wild anticipation, long to hear that old boy. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven. Well, thank you very much for listening to me. Sorry about all the rust. I haven't had a steady job in 8 months. That'll account for a lot of it. I'm not that good when I'm working steady. You can imagine with 8 months off. So thank you very much for listening. Don't forget about that bonus track. It's on YouTube. Just go to my timeline and you'll enjoy it, I think. Especially you Tom Hook fans. So yearning, why did I decide to roam? Gonna take the sentimental journey, sentimental journey home, sentimental journey home, sentimental journey home. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Oh, no, really. No, thank you so much. No, that's too much. It's too much. Thank you. Really. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us this evening. I hope you had a wonderful time. We've certainly enjoyed putting all of this together for you. I want to remind you it's very easy to donate to these musicians who have worked so hard and have really had a very terrible, trying year. The festival will be available on our website so that you can go back anytime you want and watch it at your convenience. We'll see you all tomorrow. Y'all come back.